together.
We're all here today.
Go Friday, go Friday. Oh, look at this. Look at these beautiful.
Look at us.
Yes, we have a very exciting show today
We got
because we
flowers.
have Parker Flower Farms
Yay.
coming on. And the world famous Jenna Dennis is here to talk about the Hastings Harvest Tours happening. But we'll jump into all of that. And Sonny's. It is Addie's birthday show!
Hey! Burr, burr, burr.
So throughout the show today, we'll have some Sonnies that are latecomers, so I'm going to need your help in comments, everybody. So you'll hear a
Birthday.
doorbell, and that means Addie has to come on stage to open up a very special gift. Okay, so Sonnies, the coffee is hot, the vibes are
Yes.
electric, and we are strutting straight into Friday that's bigger, bolder, and freakier than a Prince guitar solo. I could get
I don't know.
into
Hey.
that, right?
Let's go crazy, baby.
Yes. Today we're harvesting sunshine by the bushel because Jenna Dennis and Andrea Parker are here in the studio filling us with the soul of Hastings, the Harvest Farm Tours, and the Fall Festival that makes this county glow with small town magic. We are so honored to be a part of the Hastings legacy out there. But before we hop onto the hayride of headlines, let's turn it over to the queen of the Sunny snack scene. Mel, what's on the Sunny Sundial today?
Well, happy Friday, everybody. And so far, the snacks I've had before the show is just one pack of strawberry frosted Pop-Tarts.
Oh,
That's
But
it.
I do have my neener. Yes.
as a backup plan.
So I hope the Sunnies pack their sweet tooth because it's a celebration of Addie's birthday.
Hey!
It's going to be hot and it's going to be bold, just like her sunglasses she wears.
I love it. Spicy, snacky, and snacktacular. I love it. Happy birthday, Addie.
Yay.
But we can't stay too long in the sweet zone because inspiration's calling. We've got Ashim, and we're going to be talking to her when, where in the heck is she flying next?
Yeah, no, always on the go. And I have to say, y'all can't see this, but Addie's like 20 shades of red right now. She's so, we're making
She
her
has the
so
cutest
embarrassed.
little hat
I love
on.
it.
Little
She has
hat.
the cutest little
Cute.
birthday hat, courtesy of Erin. Thank you. But Davey, today we're going to go global and local. We'll talk about my pasta dreams in Italy and powerful reminders for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. See, I'm wearing my pink today, so
Loving
is
that.
Mel. Right on time. It's about savoring the flavors and taking care of ourselves today in my Inspo with Ishim segment.
All right, bellissimo, baby. I'm excited to get into that. And we're just warming up. From deputies double dipping like potato chips and
Oh,
queso.
come on with these guys.
To the protein powders and cinnamon that might be giving us more than what we bargained for, to an extraordinary story of Diane von Furstenberg, one of my absolute legendary favorites, is teaching us all about loyalty beyond labels. This show is one big roller coaster of fire, flavor,
Yes.
and fabulousness. And we've got
Yes.
a lot of gifts to unpack today because we are live
Live from the Black Box
At the Limelight Theater, it's Sunny TV!
Yes, we
Ah,
nailed it.
here we go.
Got our
Before we say hello to our title sponsors, ding dong. For some reason that didn't work.
What happened?
Ding,
I
imagine
left
a
it on
ding
record.
dong.
But Addie, come on up
Come on
here.
up
We have
here.
Oh,
something
wait.
for you.
Ding, 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 ding.
Addie's birthday show. Here she goes. Here she goes.
All right,
Oh, wait,
Boo.
that's like a searchlight,
This
yeah.
is the first little gift for you. Happy?
I have to be in the middle of you. 'cause
Okay.
I didn't put the
Come on.
camera anywhere
You,
else.
okay, perfect.
Oh,
We recorded all of that.
Oh my God, this is so
While you're doing that, I'm going to.
re-record the doorbell.
exciting.
Look at her little hat, you guys. How cute is her little birthday hat?
I wanna
That's from
open this box
Erin.
right now.
You are opening it right now, you silly goose.
What
She
could
says,
this
I want to open this box.
be?
What is this?
Ooh, you guys, it came in a green box. Very nice. Looks like
I'm so
her favorite
excited.
glasses.
Ah!
Did she get a pair of
RJ
RJ
glasses?
glasses?
Now we can find her in the dark.
So everybody that knows RJ, he wears these white famous glasses, and we learned that by wearing these glasses, as a tech producer, you can be seen anywhere in the theater. This is awesome. So there it is. You got your first pair of RJ
RJ,
glasses.
Yes, girl. Brr, brr, brr.
I got them from Nerds R Us.
I thought you made them today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Addie.
That's
Now we can
hilarious.
find you.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good.
I always look at Addie when I'm about to say something dumb or I mess up. I look right at her and stare at her like she's going to save me from live TV.
Now you
But
can see me.
Now I
we
can
can
see
see
you.
her.
Oh, we have a lot of
I love
surprises.
how the doorbell works so well.
I screwed that
So
up.
great.
Thanks for driving that home.
You did great there, buddy.
So we're going to have a quick word from our title sponsors, the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All-American Air.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses. With a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
I got to give a big shout out to the Chapmans. They're
Yes.
incredible. They also have All-American Air Charitable Foundation, which actually supports a lot of nonprofits and organizations in town. So big shout out to Christine and the team because they really are visionaries of this local community and keeping us thriving and sunny every single day. Love you guys. And yeah, big shout out to All-American Air. They also have handyman services too. So anything that breaks, appliances, they're always a one-stop shop. Just give them a call.
And
All-American Air.
They also have climate-controlled storage units. Brr, brr, brr.
Speaking of climate,
your
let's
stuff
step
does not get
change
ruined.
into the weather report, Mel.
Oh, today is Fiery Fudgy Friday. That sounds kind of gross.
That sounds kind of fun, though. I love fudge.
I don't like fudge. No, Jim likes it.
Typical.
So today is going to be a high. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
78.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's my kind of language.
But there's only going to be, guys, oh my God, 55% humidity.
Oh,
Blow out your hair,
thank
ladies,
God,
and wear it the
yes.
whole weekend because it will not get frizzy.
That's fabulous.
There's
Yay,
only going to
finally.
be 11% cloud cover, so the sun is going to be kicking it with us all day. It's going to be pleasant, and winds are at northeast at 13 miles per hour with gusts up to 23 miles an hour. There's your Friday forecast.
That's
Have lots of
breezy.
snacks,
That's
maybe
breezy.
a picnic of snacks outside, and don't forget to hydrate and wear your sunscreen.
So, Shane, you went on a really cool adventure last night. You want to talk a little bit about that before we get into the local music report?
Sure. So yes, a bunch of ladies, we got together. We had a girls' night out on Gone to Sea Fishing Charters. They're a new charter here in town, and their focus isn't so much on the fishing charters. It's more about like pleasure charters. And the boat we were on was absolutely beautiful. I was telling you about it this morning. It was so pristine and clean, and it just felt nice and elegant. And it was a great way to spend an evening. We went for a couple hours, a 90-minute sunset sail. And we had, they brought like a charcuterie board and had a bunch of wine. And so it was just a really fun night. We cruised around, we went along the bayfront, we went into the little inlets. It was such a fun way to spend an evening with your girlfriends. They had music, it was just really lovely. And
Weather
You
was
had an
great last
extraordinary
night.
dress on, I got to bring it up. You had this navy and white stripe, which is so nautical. Like,
Very
that
nautical,
was
right?
Very, very cool.
She coordinated.
Yes, I always like a theme.
Yep.
So last night, we were going to be on a boat, so I thought nautical, why not go with the blue and white? And it was like slightly different because they had like different type stripes. But I had these really fun pockets on it, and we joked that you could actually fit a wine glass in my pocket.
Oh.
So we learned that they were wine pockets.
Hey, I love wine pockets.
Nothing like, you know what? That's when I wear a jacket, I put snacks in it. I make
Right?
it a snack it.
Right? Like
Oh
our friend
my
Tara.
God.
Tara always
On the
has
go.
food in her pockets. She's got
I
like
am
car
calling
bread,
bin
pocket
39 and
sandwiches.
saying we need to do some
We needed
wine
wine pockets. It was so
God,
much
yes.
fun, right? It was fantastic. So I have to give Emily and George a big shout out. They were absolutely lovely. They were our hosts. They're the owners of the Gone to Sea Boat Rentals, and they were just so fantastic. So really
Fantastic.
kudos
The
to
weather
them.
was great for it
It
last
was
night.
So
so
good. Well, the
nice.
weather is great this weekend too for this local music report. Sunny, strum it, drum it, hum it down. It's time for the local music report to make you proud on this Friday, October 17th. We got Brett Blackshear at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1. We got Shyla Macaluso at Bin 39 at 1. Tony Scazzaro at La Cocina at the Cellar upstairs at 1 o'clock. We got Heather Craig at Trade Winds Lounge at 1. Greg Johnson at the Guy Harvey Resort at 4 o'clock, excuse me. Paper City Hustlers, one of my absolute
So
favorite
good.
bands in town. Yep, Concourse Marina Resort at 4. They always throw it down over there. Adam Grayford at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. We've got Ollie Twist at Marina Munch at 5 o'clock. David Watt Betsley at the Tides Oyster Company and Grill at 5. Mark Hart at Trade Winds Lounge at 5 o'clock. We got Heather Craig at Beaches Villano at 5 o'clock. Contact Buzz at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Jeremy Price at Schooner's Seafood House at 5:30. We got Brothers Futch, brand new, that's cool, at Funkadelic Food Shack at 5:30. I'm only at 5:30, guys, and this list is long.
Holy moly.
Hooligans at the Flamingo Coffee Bar. Hey, that's cool to see them on the lineup at 6 o'clock. Have you been to the Flamingo yet?
No, I have not.
It's that hot pink building right there on Anastasia Boulevard. Pretty cool. Shayla Nelson, our boo, is at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 o'clock. Vinny Jacobs at Shaughnessy Sports and Grill at 6 o'clock. Elizabeth Ross at Oasis Deck and Restaurant at 6 o'clock. Okay, this is the moment, you guys. This is a big one this weekend. Halfway to Sweetwater Festival happening at the Oak. Grand opening is today. I will be there this weekend, 6 o'clock p.m. Ooh, and then we have one of our favorites, Jolie at Michael's at
I
6,
love her.
right? We've got Buffalo Rose at La Cocina at the Cellar upstairs at 7. Nom at Shanghai Nobbies at 7:45. Bus Stop Werewolf at Sarbez at 8. Then I've got a third page. Here we go. We've got Erica Reese again at Flamingo Bar at 8:15. Soul Strung at Shanghai Nobbies at 8:30. Cosmic Highway at Sarbez at 8:45. Okay, this one's interesting. F-Bombs, that's what their name is.
It's my band. It's mine.
At the Flamingo Coffee Bar, put $5 in the jar. At 9 o'clock p.m.
You're gonna be
John
rich.
Q at the Milltop Tavern at 9. We also have Cholula at Prohibition Kitchen at 10. Lady Ebor at Sarbez at 10:15. And the Observatory at Sarbez at 11. And finishing it off at Shanghai Nambis, we have Ding Dong.
Oh, dog. Dog.
Ding Dog, excuse me, at Shanghai Nobbies at 11:30. There's a great music report.
So
You
much.
Go out and support local music tonight. Super, super special, just like this interview. You guys, both of our guests today are no strangers to Sunny TV. They've joined us many times before, and every time they bring a true heart and soul of Hastings. We've got Jenna Dennis from Great Expectations Realty and Hastings Main Street, and Andrea Parker from Parker Flower Farms are back to share the magic of the Harvest Farm Tours and the upcoming Fall Festival. These two know better than anybody how community, history, and agriculture come together to make Hastings such a special place. Let's jump right in. Ladies, welcome!
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
I love when you guys come on the show.
I know, it's super
You
fun.
I can't stop smiling when they're here. They just make my heart happy and dance like 10,000 angels.
So I want to jump right into this conversation of the Hastings Harvest Farm Tours. What's this all about, Andrea?
Yes, so we have this amazing community of farmers out in St. Johns County. And there's a lot of people just don't know about that side of the county. And so I was talking with some other farmers, in particular Amanda Wells. and we
Love
were
her, Wesley Wells Farms.
Exactly, yes. And we were talking about how cool it would be if we found a way to all collaborate and cross-promote each other and just get people out to see not one farm, but all the farms, or as many as we, as many as we could have join us.
Awesome.
So I talked to Jenna, and she loved it, was all in. They were also planning a farm tour, so we kind of combined efforts and came up with the Harvest Trail Passport, as well as Jenna will tell you about the Harvest Trail October 24th tour.
Cool.
And it was just a way to let people come out and see, everything from olive farms to corn mazes, pumpkin patches, flower fields. I mean, everything we have, not everything, but a lot of what we have to offer in St. Johns County.
It's amazing. I love it. And Jenna, I really love the power of cohesion and the power of the farms coming together, especially with Hastings Main Street. Can you talk about how important collaboration is?
Absolutely. So when Andrea approached Hastings Main Street about it, we were thrilled because we'd already been talking about wanting to do some collaboration with the farmers. So it was just a win-win for everyone. We've been able to help use some of our nonprofit funding to help promote, also to help create some of the cohesive efforts by doing our own farm tour as part of the Harvest Trail. So Hastings Main Street has, of course, our Fall Festival coming up, and we're very excited that Friday we are able to do a farm tour where you can either join in your own car or you can hop on a bus and go visit 6 of the farms.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
So it's very immersive, and it ends with a paella dinner at Olive Land Farms. So
Love a
I
paella.
love a good paella.
yes,
Phenomenal paella.
People try to make paella, and it's.
Not
Have
as
you ever
good.
had paella where it's like all
Flat,
stuck
yeah.
and-
But this is cool
Yes.
because we were talking the other day
About the
this,
olive farm, yeah.
right? And how extraordinary it is to have an olive farm out in Hastings. I
It
mean,
is.
who knew, right?
I know, it's fabulous. So
Yeah.
we're very excited to collaborate and can't wait. Even we're going to try to do these maybe quarterly at some point where we do farm tours and visit different farms. It's just a way for us to give back to our agricultural community and really promote their agritourism efforts.
So, are all the farms different from each other, or are there some similarities? How's that mapped out?
I mean, the great thing is I'm shocked by how much diversity there are among the farmers. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, and of course it's seasonal too. So every season changes, and even some of the farmers that don't change seasonally, they're going through different processes throughout the year. So when you visit it one time a year, it's totally different than when you visit during another time. It's very educational. It's a great opportunity for kids. We're going to try to do some kid opportunities and
Cool.
collaboration as well to really gear towards them. But yeah,
Andrea, when I first met you at the flower farm, you kind of highlighted this, that how farmers kind of have to remix a little bit after harvest season, right? And that's kind of the birth of the flower farm, essentially, correct? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, so if I understand the question,
Remember, like when we were out in the fields and when you came up with the concept of we're planting the flowers in the fields, right? Can you get into that story a little bit? Can you talk to us about it?
yeah, oh, the cover crop.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
sorry.
That's the buzzword I was
You
looking
don't
for.
know the farmer terms, David.
So a lot of the farms around here use cover crop in their off season, meaning that, say for instance, our farm, the Parker Farms, they plant potatoes. And when you don't have potatoes in the ground, you don't want them to sit barren. And hopefully my father-in-law doesn't, hopefully I'm saying this right, but so in the off season, he'll plant a cover crop. Sometimes it's sunflower, sometimes it's sun hemp, sometimes it's, other various crops to keep the soil there and put nutrients back in the soil,
Awesome.
things like that. He could tell you so much more about it, but that's
I think
the
it's so
summary, right?
extraordinary.
You
Yeah.
nailed it for us. I
Yeah.
understand.
That's perfect. So, talk a little bit about partnering with the different farms and how kind of Hastings Main Street kind of ties in with the whole culture.
Yeah, absolutely. So really the goal was to have as many types of farms that wanted to participate as possible. And we hope to grow each season and have more and more farms join in so that people can come out and see everything from pumpkin patches to corn mazes, sunflowers, all the farms, farm stands. There's such an incredible variety. And
Some actually has animals on them and some don't. So
exactly,
that's cool too.
Feed Mill has the goats. You have
Yes.
Edwards Farm has pigs and cows. So you have all kinds of really amazing farms out there. And the goal was really just to help promote each other, be each other's cheerleader and get people out to see just the really great community we have out there.
Yeah, I love that. And Jenna, like the landscape. I mean, it's so funny because in 1 minute in this area you could be at the beach, and then in a couple minutes later you can be over in this beautiful farmland, which is so sacred nowadays, right?
It
Can you
is.
talk about the legacy of these farms that are out there?
Oh, it's amazing. The history, the stories. I love visiting the farms. It's one of my favorite things to do. Every farmer has their own stories, their own challenges, their own, wins that they've done over the years. And it's really amazing to get to know them. And I think, it's a way to honor them as well by carrying on their legacy and helping support their agritourism efforts. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think it's something everyone should be a part of.
So can you dive into the actual festival itself, the Fall Festival? Because that's a little bit different than the farm tours, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So,
What can we expect on that?
so it's a Friday, Saturday this year. Of course, Friday is the farm tour portion. Saturday, we are closing down Main Street from Latin to St. John's, and we have food vendors set up. We have all types of arts and crafts vendors, artists, handmade goods, farm goods, a little bit of everything. We do still have a few openings if anyone's looking to participate.
Cool.
It's a great time to sign up. We still have a few spaces left. And we have multiple different live demonstrations. We have a live watercolorist, Claire Kendrick, is coming.
How fun.
Yes, she's doing a watercolor of a still life of some of the flowers from Andrea's farm.
Oh, that's
Beautiful.
awesome.
That's cool.
We have R.L. Lewis, who is an amazing highwayman artist. We have a felting artist that's just incredible. I'm so excited. She's actually doing a hands-on workshop.
Oh, cool.
We have invited a lot of plein air artists, of course, to do artist demonstrations and live paintings of our vintage tractor parade. And then we have Josiah Keller. He's going to set up inside the venue, and he's a local young man who's an artist actually in Hastings. His work's incredible. But we have all these different types of art. So it's a celebration of art and mixing it with the culture and heritage of our farming community. So it's just a great way to really get people out and to enjoy the day. So
I
there's
really get the sense of unity every time we have these conversations, which is beautiful. Because when we first started talking, even on our journeys with Rotary, unity in Hastings wasn't really there as much. But now I really can see a community coming together in a warm way and really celebrating each other, especially through art, especially through farms, especially through food,
Yes.
which kind of really does channel and bring people together. Can you talk a little bit about how these kind of festivals, or even the tour, can change the perspective of Hastings and kind of put a big light on positivity around there?
Definitely. I think it has made such a difference. It gives people something to do, something to connect with, and there's so many diverse ways and pieces and parts to the festival that most people can find something that they relate to. So it's been a very positive experience. I feel like it gives people pride of ownership. You know, that Cabbage, Potato, and Bacon Festival in the spring, of course, a lot of our farmers are involved in that one as well. But it's really changed the tone of the community, I feel.
I agree.
So, and it's also a great way to support all of our small businesses that are opening. You know, it's important to get tourism out there and even local tourism. Anyone in St. Johns County, if you're looking for something fun to do, go check out Hastings. There's so much cool stuff to do on the weekend.
So Andrea, what are farmers saying? Like, is this really important for them to kind of have sort of like a spotlight on this community? Is it making it beneficial to all concerned out there?
I would think so.
Great.
So, you know, that's been the goal is we have so many small farms and farms that are either just starting out or they don't have a public-facing front. So you wouldn't know about them outside of the farm tour unless you went from the farmer's market or something, right?
Exactly.
So it's just a really good way to have another avenue for people to learn about some of these small farms and to support them.
Yeah. How can we support farms more? Is it more of like visiting them on these tours or the festivals or in the farmers market? I just know because when we had Ashim on talking about the power of fresh. And that's really important, especially with, you know, we talked to Michael Lugo, who's a great chef in town, and really kind of sourcing out some of these fresh produce that we can find out in Hastings. Is that important?
Oh, of course, yeah. So anytime you can go to the farmers markets or buy local, that's always it's gonna support the local farmers. It's better for you as well. And then the other way to support them, like you were saying, is the Harvest Trail Tour. I'll even hand this to you.
Oh, fabulous.
Of course.
Thank you.
So with the passports that we have, basically what you do is you go to each farm and you get a stamp for supporting them. And to clarify, when I say you go to each farm, not every farm is open for business every day. Some are at the amphitheater. Okay. Some are at other farmers markets. Some have an online sales program.
Oh, cool.
But so what you do is you go on to the website, which is on the brochure. You can look up the hours so you know how to best support that farm. And then that way you can go to an event that you really get the most out of supporting that farm. And so you're learning about these local farms, you're supporting local, and you're getting fun prizes along the way.
Nice. It's only $45 a person, and it includes T-shirt and swag. You can add the dinner for $35.
Isn't
like
that great?
You can't do anything these days for like under $100.
So we do. We have a lot of people asking us, what's a great
This is
date
so
night?
cool.
What's a great family fun thing to do? This is a wonderful way to support some great farmers
Do this.
and festival. But I do want to highlight Parker Flower Farms because you have some extraordinary opportunities to pick bouquets and kind of can you talk a little bit about how that all goes down?
Oh, of course. So when my father and I started the flower farm last fall, the goal was to create just a really beautiful space for people. We wanted it to be a place that you could take a step back. We're all so busy all the time. I wanted to have a place that you were at peace. You could unplug, let the kids run, just enjoy being outdoors.
Is it everything you imagined?
It is so beautiful.
It is.
And of course, I have to give so much credit to my father-in-law. He is the one that does the planting. I give him what I think is a planting map, and he does the things that will work, and then he fixes the things that he's like, no, just what are you doing? So he fixes it and makes it so much better than I could ever have imagined. And it is just this beautiful flower country paradise.
Yeah.
And that's really what we wanted to create for people.
I love when the soft breeze hits the flowers and it just sways back and forth. It is. It's almost meditational, and it just takes you out of the mundane of your life and just to experience it. It's so powerful, and I love the flowers. I mean, look how beautiful
I know,
the colors
so
are.
pretty.
They're absolutely gorgeous. Jenna, highlight a little bit too of the other farms that people can experience on the farm tour.
Gosh, there's so many. There's everything from honey and local produce. Like she said, the animals are some of my favorites. I know Edwards Farms right now has a baby deer. So yes,
Bambi.
they found this baby deer and it just kept coming back. So now they're kind of interacting with it, and I love watching her videos. But every farm has something unique. So even if a couple different farms have pumpkins, each one has a different spin on it. So it's still awesome that no matter which farm you go to, you're having a completely different experience.
I love that.
Oh my
What's the
goodness.
pulse of Main Street looking like? I mean, we're seeing a lot going on with the library. We're getting some hints and things that could be super special. But what can we look for Hastings Main Street, and what's the future looking like over there?
Gosh, there's such great things. We have new businesses opening up every week. Of course, new murals are going up during this fall festival. I don't know if I mentioned, but we are getting a couple new pocket murals, like mini murals.
Oh, cool.
And we're spreading them out around the buildings around downtown so that it gives a reason for people to visit all the different shops. There's always something new and exciting going on, and we're making great progress on our pocket park. We're getting ready to have our fence go up in the next few months, and hopefully get our water connected so the Council on Aging can, of course, start their garden.
Cool.
Just so many exciting things happening.
I love it. I love it. And what do you see the pulse? How's real estate? Is the market looking really progressive out there? What's that looking like?
So, in general, the market's been slower the past several months. They just did the rate drop, so we've seen a slight uptick in the market. We're seeing more showings on listings. I feel like there's always this romantic charm about the rural area of Hastings. So I don't know if it's just because I'm so involved in Hastings, but I do get a lot of calls about people wanting to get more rural. But overall, the market is stable. It's a little bit more of a buyer's market than a seller's market right now, but we are seeing movement.
I'm hearing a lot of conversation about that, about getting something a little bit more rural, getting more space, and that you can find that in Hastings, which is so unique. Andrea, what's your journey been like within the Hastings community, and seeing like how it's been really kind of lively, especially are you getting new neighbors? Like, what's that pulse looking like?
To be fair, we do live on a little bit of land, so our neighbor is a horse.
Okay.
Yes.
The next closest house is, we could walk to it, but it's not.
But that's special.
We don't really ask for sugar. It's a little further down the way. So what I really loved watching though, because I'm not from Hastings, I grew up in Jacksonville, and my husband grew up in Elkton. And we now live on the same street my father-in-law grew up on.
Wow.
Just completely randomly in a 120-year-old farmhouse, which is so cool. And when we first went to look at it, we went to downtown Hastings, and I was just blown away with everything coming in and all the work that's being done to help revitalize this amazing, amazing community.
I love that.
So it's exciting.
I love that. So ladies, where can people get tickets? What are the dates? I think it's the 24th and 25th. Am I saying this correct?
Correct.
Where can people find more info?
You can get more info at hastingsfl.org. Like I said, there's still vendor registration if you want to set up the day of the festival, that Saturday the 25th. There's still some tickets left for dinner. I think there's maybe 8 or 10 last time I checked, so there's not a lot. So if you're interested, get your tickets now. And then it's a free event. There's so much great interactive stuff for families, kids. There's something for everyone. If nothing else, come down and hang out and listen to the music, but it's going to be a great time.
And I know we have a lot of Sunnies out there that are interested in Hastings and that beautiful space that we just were talking about. Where can people contact you and with Great Expectations?
Yeah, so my number is 904-806-4274 or check out gerealty.us.
Love it, love it. Andrea, you have an incredible social media presence. I mean, literally, it's picturesque, you guys. You've got to follow. Where can people follow you? I know your Instagram handle. Just let people know.
Yeah, so it's Parker Flower Farms. We have a website, parkerflowerfarms.com. We make it easy. It's all uniform. Parker Flower Farms across the board. So
My kind of stuff.
I
we
love
open
it.
on
I love
Saturday.
It. Ladies, you will see Sunny TV out there celebrating with you guys over in Hastings. This is such a special moment, you guys. Come on with us to join the trail, join the festival. It's going to be absolutely magic. October 24th and 25th. Thank you guys so much for your time today.
Thanks for
So
having us.
special. Yes, let us know on any updates or whatever you need out there, and we're happy to put that for the public. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
I have some special jokes that Vanessa sent me.
Okay.
They're Halloween jokes.
Halloween.
All right, so I hope Vicki is in comments because this one is really good.
Okay.
What do baby ghosts do while their parents are at work?
Boo-hoo.
They go to the day scare.
Like daycare,
But day scare because they're ghosts.
I love that. Folks, we're going to have a
Silly.
quick word from our friends at Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime vibe check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
We've got a gift for Addie. Addie, come on the stage.
We caught her off guard. She's like, what? It's me again? Hold on.
she's like, I'm doing my producer things. Isn't she lovely?
All right, so we have two gifts here. You're only to open the top one for right now.
Top one
Isn't
first.
she
Top one
beautiful?
first.
They're crazy.
Throw some emojis up in comments, everybody.
You guys, I have a feeling about what these
We hope.
lost something similar.
Look at that.
Aren't these pretty? So they're gold hoops with an evil eye in the center.
Gonna
which-
protect her from the
Yeah, because
Malaika.
we need to give Addie some protection.
Look how
Yeah,
pretty.
look at that. Yay.
So cool.
Yes. You're welcome. Happy birthday.
We've been planning in
to you.
another group chat, Addie. We don't have you on that
Oh,
one.
guys, just wait for the last gift. That's all I,
I
have
know.
to
It's
say.
gonna be fun.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna be
let's segue into our boo before she gets going. Inspo with Ashim. Ashim,
Oh, yeah.
we've got a lot to chat about.
Yes, yes, yes. And you know, that was such a perfect transition from what they were talking about. So when Jenna and Andrea talking about farming and like the farm culture and everything, it was such a, I kept thinking about my trip. So as Davey alluded to, I'll be heading out, so you won't see me here in studio for a couple of weeks, but I will be sending in content. We leave on Monday for 2 weeks to Italy. And this is,
You can
I'm
find
so
me in your
excited. We can
suitcase.
fit
Don't
you.
be
I don't
alarmed.
know, I have to take carry-ons. I'm so stressed about the packing. No, I'll figure it out. But we're going to be going to Italy for 2 weeks, and it's extremely exciting for us. We've been to Italy several times before, but this time we're really going to be settling in some of the areas where we really just felt like a connection. And we're going to be starting our trip in Tuscany because it's harvest season.
Yeah,
and
just
so,
like the farm tours.
Just like the farm tours. So
She's doing her own
October is,
farm tour.
yes, we are going to be doing our own pseudo farm tour. So Tuscany, for those who are not familiar with Tuscany, it's a wine region. It's very much kind of like the farmland region of Italy, and they're known for their wine production. So you often hear about the Tuscan wines, like a Super Tuscan. They're also known for their truffles. And there's a very short white truffle season, which happens to be in October. So we'll be there for white truffle season. Very excited about that. And they also have olives, of course. So we just heard about the olive farm. They are known for their olive oil, their olives. So all of that's happening right now in Tuscany, and we're super excited. We're going to be staying in San Gimignano, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you think about like those, if you imagine in your mind a picturesque Italian medieval village, that's what San Gimignano is. And it has these beautiful 14 towers that they've restored. And they've made sure that these 14 towers are still standing. It's an absolutely beautiful site. We visited it, I think 2 years ago and just fell in love. So we decided when we go back, we wanted to really just sit in that town. And so we'll be there for 4 days. And we're going to be going to a Michelin star restaurant for one of the dinners there.
Okay.
And we're going to, of course, be doing some winery tours and all the things. We're debating about doing the truffle hunting because it might rain for a little bit while we're there. And we
That
don't know
would
if we
be
want
so
to get
fun.
super
And
muddy.
they take the dogs.
Yes, they take the
who are
dogs, not the
specific.
pigs, because the pigs will eat them.
Yes.
The dogs know not to eat the truffles
There's
and
a
to save them.
specific breed. I feel like it's like an English Spaniel.
Yeah, it's a
or
spaniel
something.
of some sort. So so
They're
we're
trained to
going to
find
be
the
doing all that
truffles.
kind of fun stuff. And interestingly enough, the second largest church in San Gimignano, one of the churches they're really famous for is the Chiesa di San Agostino. So the St. Augustine Church in San Gimignano is very well known for its frescoes, and it's owned by the Order of St. Augustine. So it's like such a cool little tie-in to where
That
we,
is
where we're
cool.
from.
I love that.
So isn't that super cool? And so
Yeah.
we're going to be going there, and then from there we're going to take a train to Florence. We'll be in Florence for 4 days, and we've been to Florence before. We've seen all the artwork. We've seen the David and all the things. And so this time we're going to be just sitting in a neighborhood and kind of just exploring the area. I have a friend from high school who lives in Florence now, and so she's going to show us some sights, and we're going to wander and do all the things. They also have a very big rooftop culture there, so rooftop dining, rooftop aperitivos, and we'll do all that, and then we'll go from Florence to Venice for a few days, and that's actually one city we've never been to, but we wanted to go and see it, and we'll be there experiencing what it's like to be on a floating city. I mean, it's literally built on top of these massive barges and pylons.
I
and
don't know
it's-
how those buildings stay
I'm
intact.
continually blown away. We watched all
They
these
send
historical
like divers
videos.
down there and like underwater welders and all this stuff. They send them down there to repair.
To
Yeah,
reinforce
they're
and repair,
constantly
yeah.
under repair, and so my hope is that it's not aqua altas. If you don't know what that is, it's high tide. Like we have it here in St. Augustine, but imagine being in a city that's built on water when high tide comes in. So it happens several times a year where the bottom levels of all of the places are under like 2-3 feet of water. So yeah, that's going to be interesting and fun. And then we'll finish up our trip in Rome, where we've been several times. We absolutely adore Rome, and we're staying in Trastevere, which is kind of like the hip, kind of cool hangout spot, and we have some friends there who are going to cook us a big Roman feast. Yes.
Which is today's World Pasta
National
Day.
Pasta Day, World Pasta Day. And so we're very excited because I'm a big foodie. I know I don't like.
Sheem's bringing me back cheese.
Uh-oh.
But
What
it's
is
a
that?
different kind. It's
Hold
a
on.
different kind.
Wait, somebody's banging on the door.
Someone's-
Addie, you want to get that?
Someone's banging on the
Are they-
door. What could be
Bam, ba-dam, bam,
happening?
bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, Go to the stage.
She-
Dun, 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 dun.
So we've got Elizabeth from Moo Vintage in studio delivering some birthday treats.
Sorry. I didn't know this was happening.
Aw, I love it.
Wait, you have to sit because we're just getting your waistlines. Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. We have to be unhinged on Sunny TV. This is how we roll. Elizabeth, so good to see
Yes.
you. We are talking all about Ashim's fabulous trip. She's going to Italy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, I
Yeah.
know. Very exciting.
Where's the
Very
microphone?
exciting.
I have my
Yeah.
Moo Moo vintage skirt on today, the
I
pink
have
one.
a new Moo Moo vintage skirt for you.
You do? Do you have it in your bag?
I I was gonna bring it and I forgot it, but it's Sunny St. John's Blue.
Oh, I need it. I gotta have it.
Perfect. Yay.
I gotta have it.
Yay. All
Oh my
right.
God.
So
do you want me to
fabulous.
continue, or-
Yeah, no, you keep
I
going.
don't know what we're gonna do.
We definitely want to keep
Okay. I'm like, I don't know.
Going. I'm gonna scoot over with the birthday
Okay.
girl, okay?
I was like, I don't know.
Love you guys.
That's
Oh
so
my God,
funny.
so cute.
National Pasta Day. So back to that. So there are 4 main pastas, and you know this, I'm sure, as an Italian. So that's the other thing we've learned is I didn't. And I
Yeah,
should have
angel
known
hair
this.
is not real.
And all the other, and let me tell you, pastas don't taste the same. So if
Pastas do not
anybody's
taste
like,
the
They
same.
all taste the same.
I don't-
They don't freaking taste the same.
And I don't eat much pasta here in the States because it's not made with the right kind of flour. So when I go to Italy, I
What's
don't
your
get
favorite
any.
pasta?
I just want something wide that holds the sauce,
Pappardelle?
like a pappardelle, but
Yeah,
we'll see. And I just want a truffle olive oil pasta. That's all I want. I want some of that fresh truffle. But like when we're in Rome, the 4 big pastas that they say you have to eat in Rome are the carbonara, the amatriciana, the cacio e pepe, and the grecia. And I don't eat any meat, so hubby's gonna eat all those. The one I could potentially eat is the cacio e pepe, but it's egg. I'm allergic to egg. Hubby's gonna eat all of them.
No, when I come out of your suitcase, I can help.
You can
still
help
eat the pasta.
So I'm just going to have the ones with truffles. But that's the other thing that's really interesting is Italy doesn't have Italian food. It's regional. So
Yeah.
like there's Roman food, there's Tuscan food, there's Venetian food, and they're all quite different.
Same thing with the
So-
wine too.
Yes,
Yeah.
every region has its own wine. So like in Tuscany, actually in San Gimignano, they're known for their vernaccias, and that's what we're going to have mostly when we're there.
Sangiovese too,
Yeah,
right?
Sangiovese, and
God,
of course the
it's my
Super
favorite.
Tuscans. Of course, we're gonna do all of those. And where we're staying in San Gimignano, so this is super fun thing. It's known as the world's best gelato, and if you
Shut
look
up.
it up, if you search for world's best gelato, it will say Gelateria Dondi in San Gimignano, and the guy, Senor Dondi, still works there, greets you at the door. Stanley Tucci does his series on Italy, and he went there, and we were just like
So, Sheen, what's the
drooling
difference
over this.
between ice cream and gelato?
So I forget which one, but one has a higher fat content, and so it comes out.
Yeah, right here it
creamier.
says it.
Gelateria Dondi, and it's in San Gimignano, and where we're staying is literally across from that doorway. So you know where we're going to be every day. Even though gelato was actually founded in Florence, which is interesting. So Florence is like an hour from San Gimignano, but now the world's best gelato is in this little tiny place where we're going to be. So we're going to be eating gelato every day, I'm sure. In Florence, we'll do all the things there. There's a very famous sandwich called lampredotto that's known there. It's like cow intestine. I want to eat it.
I like.
Phil's gonna eat it. It's all the things.
Moo moo
We'll
buckaroo.
try. And there's also something called a bistecca fiorentina. It's this massive cut of meat. I don't eat meat, but Phil's gonna do it. It's like 3 pounds of meat. I have no. He's not gonna eat it all.
You're
but
just gonna document. Now
I'm
you're
just.
gonna be
I'm
the
gonna
camera
be.
girl.
I'm gonna be the camera
Can you
person
just bring
documenting
it back
all
for
this.
me?
I'm just excited about the shopping. Let's be real. So
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna.
go.
I'm gonna eat the gelato. I'm gonna eat the truffles. I'm gonna drink the wine, and I'm going to shop because Florence is known for their leather goods all around the world.
Yes.
Florence is known
Bring
for
me
leather
back a
goods.
leather skirt.
Leather
I'll Venmo
skirt,
you.
leather belt, leather shoes. I'm gonna try all the things. We're gonna see how much stuff we can fit back. We're bringing in a collapsible bag so that we can. It's gonna be collapsed when we travel there, and we're gonna just fill it with everything. So we're gonna come back with stuff.
So I gotta ask you before we segue into our next topic, but what is the one takeaway that you hope that you guys can leave this trip and look back on? What do you think that is?
So one thing that I do appreciate about Italy, and I don't know if it's just Italy, but I've found this a lot when we travel, so many other cultures really have a different pace of life. They take things slowly. You dine slowly. You walk slowly. You sit and you enjoy the moment with whomever you're with. There's not this need to constantly be rushing around everywhere.
Like in America.
Yes, like it's pretty common in Italy to eat a dinner that lasts 3 hours.
Yeah.
Spain's the same way,
Yeah.
and you sit and you converse and you're just enjoying the moment. And I really wish there was more of that here. Like the farm tours should be a great day to experience that because farm life is a lot more tranquil and slow. But we're always on the go here. We're always rushing. And when you travel and you get to go somewhere else and experience a different way of living, I think it really invigorates you and reminds you to bring some of that home. So every time I travel, I bring a little piece of the experience home and how I choose to live my life here.
So Barbara Jean in comments, I think she brings up a really good point. Is she said, I think I would double my size over there, which is not true.
It's not true. So
because
funny
it's
enough,
so fresh.
it's
They
so
don't have
fresh.
the preservatives, and you
There's
walk
no
everywhere.
preservatives, and you walk everywhere. So we're walking easily 5 miles a day because they have great public transit. You're not taking a car everywhere. It's very much a walkable culture, and that's one thing I do miss here in the States is we don't really have a walkable culture. When I lived in Mexico, I lived in an area where I walked everywhere, and you could eat everything and still not gain 20 pounds because you were walking, you were exercising, and you weren't just exercising at the gym.
Yeah.
It's just a different. though it's not a rushed lifestyle, it is an active lifestyle.
Do you think that the fact that, because obviously they don't have like all the preservatives we have in our food, but do you think the fact that it is a slower pace and people get to enjoy the moments they're in, it creates that natural like happiness and fulfillment? Do you think that's another reason people are healthier in other countries than the US?
Absolutely, and Italy is a blue zone area, as we all know, so these are areas where people live longer. And you know, Phil, my husband, was there last year for a month, and he was going to these little tiny villages where there were like these 100-year-old like centenarians, and they were still sitting there eating their salty food, drinking their wine, doing their things, but they were still like they were vibrant, having a great life. And you know, he was kind of blown away the fact that these people are drinking wine every day and eating very salty food, because he was in the islands, and so they had a lot of salted cod and salted fish. But they were just vibrant, and it's something about the lifestyle and this pure food that isn't loaded with a bunch of stuff and chemicals. And it's, you know, I think we could learn a lot from how other cultures approach the food life.
I can't wait to see your content. I can't wait to learn
I'm so excited.
with you on your travels. But before we get into our next topic with Ashim, we're going to say hello to our friends over at Old Town Trolley.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
We're going to get into the hot topic that Ashim brought to us today. It's National Mammography Day, right?
It sure is, and it's why I wore pink, and Mel's wearing pink. As you all know, October.
My underpants are pink.
I call it the booby
we're gonna
smasher.
believe him on that one.
It's called the booby smasher.
It really is. It really is.
machine.
But you know, we say it in jest, but it is a very important thing. So October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and today is National Mammography Day. So today is the reminder to all of you out there, to all your sonnies, to please schedule your annual mammogram. And if you haven't, you know, started doing that yet, I had to start getting mammograms at age 35 because both of my grandmothers had breast cancer. And so it's something to do for ourselves. And I know it's often said that women, we're always doing for other people. We're always looking out for others. We're making sure everyone else's things are scheduled. We're making sure everyone else is taken care of. But this is your reminder that you are worthy and you are important, and it's your time to go schedule this for yourself. I know it's not fun, so make it fun. Like,
oh my God.
Whenever I have to go, because you know you can't wear deodorant, you can't wear your perfume, you have to go very simple. So I bring some stuff afterward, and then I go do something fun for myself. I go get my toes done, or I go to lunch by myself, or you know, give yourself a little bit of a treat, because it's not
I gotta
super
tell you,
enjoyable.
there's a lot of resources out there, because a lot of people get a little shy about going to get this checked. So Radiology Associates of St. Augustine is somebody I really encourage everyone to contact, because the proceeds from Pink Up the Pace, there's a foundation there so that will cover your mammogram, which is a really important thing to drive home in this town.
I was going to say that. Yeah, we have great resources here in town. They will cover the cost. Sometimes they will even drive you there. So if you need someone to get you to the screening, you know, do what you got to do, but make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, because we want to see all you sonnies here for a long, long time.
Listen, it's not just for women. It's men too.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true.
It's a big deal. There's a soccer coach up in Jacksonville that just was diagnosed, and he went through the gamut. So it is important to everybody, the buddy check, right?
Yeah. So if you have Medicare or Medicaid, I can't remember which one. I always get the two confused. They have services that are included. You just have to find it in the information where if you have doctor's appointments or anything, they will pick you up and take you free of charge.
That's fantastic.
I love that.
I love it.
that.
Patty said, check the girls.
Yes,
Yes, babe. Check the girls.
And we're all going to have great expectations for our health.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service, and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, it's really important that we get to Hey Girl, Hey horoscopes. I know Barbara Jean is in comments, like I said earlier, because Aquarius is on deck today, and we have Pisces. Very excited. Aquarius, weekly vibe is, the future isn't arriving, you're designing it, boo. This week, you're avant-garde in thought and silhouette. Your style oracle says, a Mugler sharp cuts with iridescent fabrics that scream Innovation Nation. Your cosmic command is shock them with brilliance. You can do it. Your power accessory is a metallic clutch from Mumu Vintage shaped like a star.
Oh, that
She's
would
like,
be really cute. She's like, I do have one of those. Elizabeth
I
is over there
know.
doing like this.
the map is
It's
matching.
the gold one.
The gold one.
Oh, and it's
Yeah.
already in, on the shelf for me to buy, so there's that.
Your affirmation is, I am vision, I am revolution, I am lightning. And your quote today is from one of my very famous and fabulous men's designers, RJ, shout out. You can find inspiration in everything, and if you can't, look again.
There it is.
Paul Smith, love it. Your Pisces, dreaming of dripping off like pearls. This week, you're the ethereal, romantic, and unapologetically magical. Your style oracle says, Elie Saab gowns, in flowing chiffon,
Miss
kissed with
those.
sequins. Dream it, design it, and deliver it, baby. A beaded clutch that glimmers like the moonlight from Snakebird Vintage. Your affirmation is, I am the dream, I am the creation, I am divine. You don't have to be born beautifully to be wildly attractive.
Yes.
I love that, Diana Vreeland.
Guys,
Yes.
so Erin Brazzario's in studio with us today, and she brought us these. I don't know if you could see them.
Oh,
but
this bangle
know.
bracelet.
She brought us these bracelets, and
They're
each
so
one, like, she
sweet.
nailed us perfectly. Mine has a little pup paw.
Oh, that's so
It's
cute.
in the
I
little
know. Mine
saying.
has a book and it has my birthstone.
So thoughtful.
It's like
My
so perfect.
keychain has the Wicked charm on it. I love it. 'Cause you guys know I love Wicked.
So we love it. And you know what else we love? Burr, 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 DJ Snack Pack. All right, here we go.
All right.
Today on my Freaky Friday playlist, she's a super freak.
Super freak. She's super freaky.
Yow. Rick
Love it.
James. I always feel like
Somebody's
somebody's
watching me, but I got no privacy. Oh,
Yes.
That's a good one.
And let's do I Think We're Alone Now.
Alone now,
Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
I love that Tiffany song.
Oh, and this
I
one
know.
because Sheem's in studio today. Let's
Let's
go
go
crazy.
crazy.
Burr, burr. Let's get nuts.
Burr.
For you,
Yes.
Barbara Jean.
Happy Freaky Friday.
Oh, I love it, and I love sunshine shenanigans.
Oh, Jesus,
I
here
got
we
a
go.
story for
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay, let's
Adjust
hear it.
your loins.
No,
Ooh,
wh-
why? Yeah, I
why
know.
are we
but
starting like that?
Who wrote this?
Who did this? You did this.
Because this one's got more twists than a Publix churro. Does Publix even have churros? Hartzell, what are you doing?
What is that? Were you drinking tequila with this?
Picture
What
this.
were you on when you were writing
A
this?
gentleman from our state, Florida, accused of cheating by his wife for 16 years. Oh, she's mad. Woo! She's super mad. She tells him, sit your butt on that couch. And when she does this, which frankly was the mistake number one, then she whips out a gun and
shit.
fires a shot. Bam!
Ah!
Hits him in the leg, but
Okay.
then the bullet travels up to the testicle. Can you imagine? This is Florida,
Oh my
baby. I love it. The
gosh,
bullet
this is so
decided to
Florida.
take a scenic route and traveled northbound, but it was a little bit late for bike week and parked itself right there, right in the boys.
Elizabeth's pointing at RJ.
His crown jewel just got repossessed by Simon & Wesson.
Smith and Wesson,
excuse
the
me.
gun company.
Can you imagine taking him to the ER with this and trying to
Oh
explain
my
this
gosh,
situation?
no,
But he
this
should
is
have
a
got a
no.
little sweet on the
Solid
ladies at the
no.
bar.
Oh my God, you guys, this lady.
I know, with bad decisions and GPS
This
deciding
is,
bullets.
Oh
guys,
my
this
gosh.
is so Oxygen Channel. They have a series
This
called
is Super
Snapped.
Oxygen Channel.
This,
Wow.
this will
Yeah.
belong on Snapped.
Hey guys.
Oh.
Addie, birthday girl. You missed the bing bong.
Addie, go Addie. It's your birthday.
Bing bong.
All right,
It sounds like a
this,
doorbell
Like
that's
our light
dying.
show.
this was hard to find a box to put these in,
Yes.
but yes. Oh, we're super excited for this one. This took months to produce.
Yes.
But you got your very own custom Adaway hoop.
They say a Dawei on them.
They
She
are-
needs bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair.
Yes, you are now LL Cool J
Yes.
Fly Girl.
You may not have grown up in the 90s, but girl, you can look like it.
Girl, you put the bongo shorts on with
I
those.
need an around the way girl. Around the way girl.
I
the one
need
for
an
me.
Adaway girl. All right, let's get into the snack attack.
All right, snack
All
attack
right.
throwback. Brr. Have you ever eaten a lifesaver and wondered, what happened to the little center part? Why is it not there?
Oh.
Well, Lifesavers took that call anyway, even if you weren't wondering. They said, everybody wants to know, so let's do it.
Yeah.
So Lifesavers holes, the inside part, they were
I remember these.
Yeah, they were
Oh, they came in that little tube.
Little
Yeah.
Tic Tacs.
Yeah, they were introduced in the early 90s, but were simply punch-out pieces of regular Lifesavers.
Makes sense.
So it totally makes sense to make a small, round candy for children to eat, doesn't it? Like little kids.
Yep.
Well, that's what happened. Kids started choking on
Oh,
them.
you mal.
So they were removed and never seen from.
But isn't that
again.
like a Tic Tac? I don't
what I
know.
thought.
No, they were smaller. They were like round.
They were round. I could see maybe the Tic Tac because it's, I don't know.
I don't
There
know.
you
I don't know. Oh my goodness.
I
But
know.
Sonny's, we turned that dial all the way up on this
All
Freak
the
Show
way up.
Friday. Your laughter, your love, your light, and honey, it just got illuminated even brighter here on Sunny TV.
Big thanks to Jenna, Dennis, and Andrea Parker for coming to studio today, and Aaron Berzario and letting us know all about the latest and greatest from Hastings Harvest Tours.
Yeah.
And don't you go drifting off. The Sunshine Storm rolls back in at 3 p.m. with more shenanigans and, of course, the Birthday Girls' infamous Reddit Rundown Report. You know it's going to be wild as always.
Yes, and we have a very big announcement because we have a new Sunny joining the team on
Yes.
Monday.
Yeah.
Very excited for that announcement, so stay tuned for that. Mel, who are these sponsors we got to say thank
Oh,
you
we
to?
want to thank the Bailey Group, All American Iron, Maritime Creative, Flashes and Brilliance.
And we've got Limelight Theater, Beetlejuice Jr. this weekend.
Yes.
And don't forget about Ben Soleil. You got to get those tickets now. Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, and Old Town Trolley.
About Face, Zone Cheer, the St. Augustine Pirate Museum.
Historical Colonial Tour Experience, and the Concerts Association.
Bin 39, Panache, and the Capybara Cafe.
And don't forget to check out our Sunnies list.
We love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, tuning out. Happy birthday, Addie!
Happy birthday! See you at 3 Friends!